What up? Oh. Welcome to day two of our journey. Today Dave and I hiked 10.5 miles.
10.5 miles to where we're sitting right now. This is Crampton's Gap Shelter along the Appalachian Trail. 10.5 miles from Harper's Ferry, just half mile from Gathland, that's the name of the place.
Oh yeah.
Gathland State Park. Gathland State Park, which is just down the hill a ways. There's a huge herd of Boy Scouts just over here.
Grazing.
Grazing. And we're kind of up here. You can see we've set up our tent. We've got a nice little fire over here. And just down the way, we've put our food on a bear pole that took forever.
Alright, so we had to get our water from this stream. That's more like a trickle. Really, that and so I had to like sit there with this little cup of water and like scoop it out and into our things and then purify it. And Dave's job was to go do the bear bag, which was supposed to take like 4.5 minutes.
I thought I had the easy job.
Every time I look over across the forest, Dave is he's either wrestling with it or he's just standing there like staring at the bear bag.
Well, this thing's on like a 12-foot pole and you have this hook that you're supposed to like hook your food on and put it up on this pole, and this hook, it weighs like 25 pounds, so it's like even without any food on the end, it's like to lift it up to that pole is a chore, and then you put a huge bag of food on the end. So I was like really trying to get up and then trying to like be accurate and like loop this thing around the hook at the top. This should be an Olympic event.
The funny thing is we've been dreading making a bear bag for this entire trip, and then we finally got a cheat for a bear bag.
Yeah.
And it took half an hour.
Well, the nice thing is we found out from our shuttle driver, Bill, this morning. Mr. Bill. We just keep running into Mr. Bill. That you really don't have to worry about bears around here. But we ran into Lon Portage today, who says that there have been bear sightings around here.
I had to do that once every video.
Yeah. Speaking of Lon Portage, that brings us to the unique topic of trail names, Steve.
It is a unique topic. So apparently when people go on the AT, or just in general when they go out of society, it's customary to pick a name that you're known by.
How else does one go out of society? I'm curious.
I don't know. Maybe you're just hiking not on a trail.
Our next adventure we will go out of society. Right, where were you going with that?
Sorry, Dave and I are really tired, so we're like super.
We're very tired. Our shoulders, our feet. Oh, trail names. That's what we were on.
Yeah. What did I decide what we were going to do?
Well, anyways,
so people pick a trail name that you're known by while you're on the trail.
So we ran into a guy that says his trail name is Lon Portage.
Which we couldn't tell if it was L-O-N-G or L-A-W-A.
Well, thanks, Steve, for picking on those who have interesting ways of pronouncing words.
I couldn't tell from him, not from you. From you, I can't tell.
So
trail names.
Well, we've thrown out around a couple. We thought we might take on the name of a famous duo, like Frodo and Sam, or something like that.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, or like Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. We might have to think of some others along the way.
What are the apple dumpling gang names?
Amos and Theodore.
I kind of like that one.
If you've seen some of the stuff we've done along the way, you'll definitely realize that we very much resemble the Appalachian Dumpling Gang in a lot of the things we do. Like when I tried to pick up our boiling water tin with my fingers.
What else would you pick? Yeah, he got burnt. Cool. Dave, I think we both know who today's shout-out should go to.
I don't remember.
1A. You were supposed to say that. I was just going to make it up. Our shout-out today goes to Jessica Rochford. Woo, woo!
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Okay. Jessica Rochford rescued us at... Dave and I had been hiking for a mile and a half, and this is the first mile and a half of the trail, so we're like super newbies. Yeah. And we thought that we had gone the wrong direction because we got to this map that was stupid.
The map said, like, you are here, and then it showed us that we were going south, and this whole trip is supposed to be going north to Gettysburg. But it turns out that the legend had north going this way. Like, who makes a map like that?
I know.
It's not our fault.
I think they were trying to confuse people on the Appalachian Trail.
I think so, too.
Anyways, Jessica Rochford shows up with her Eastern European-speaking mother. Thanks, Jessica.
I thought she was speaking Spanish.
She might have been speaking Spanish, but then when she got off the phone, when she was talking to Jessica, they were speaking, like, Eastern European something.
First off,
because I know Spanish.
If Jessica, if you're watching this and you're freaking out, just know that you didn't actually appear on the trail. But we believe it was an angel that showed up to divinely intersect us, because we would have walked all the 1.5 miles back to Harper's Ferry and then kept going actual south. But you showed up and were like, yeah, if you just cross right here, you're on the right way, you're going north. And so if you wouldn't have come at that exact point, then we would have definitely been probably heading south at this point, Steve.
I think if we would have found out, we would have just kept going and paid a shuttle driver to take us back to
Gettysburg. Forget about this. Our motto that we've been saying constantly on this trip is we just need to turn back. We should just turn back. So, yeah. So that about rounds up the day.
Oh, 1B
we have 1B.
is Tate.
Yeah, we have to also to shout out to Tate again.
Tate. So, woo-woo.
Without Tate, we would not be alive.
Get it? Tate.
So we thank you, Tate and Jessica, or your incarnate celestial spirit that you.
She's
somehow...
dead?
I don't know how this
Your
stuff works.
doppelganger. Okay?
Yeah. So right now this is the Apple Dumpling Gang signing off until day 3.
Adios.